Hell yeah, alright.
Video, 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 video stage. Video talk, talking video talk. We're 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 talking video talk.
Alrighty then. Guess what day it is? It is unboxing day. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm back with some great looking packages over here and good video stuff. Okay, how are you? How the hell are you? How the hell are you? Who's here? Who's here? Get them beers ready, says Wadzilla74. Yes, get them beers ready because now it's time to unbox some shit over here. Here I have some shit and never mind that shit because I'm not touching that fucking shit. I'm touching this fucking shit. How you doing? Everybody okay? And let's light up this Ukrainian candle for Ukrainian peace. Yeah, let's do that. The first thing to start, and so I won't forget it. JAA, good evening JAA, Kalevi Koskinen, good evening, and Freakazoid, hi to all, hi to Freakazoid also, and Wadzilla, get the good evening, and Jay the Cinemaniac, hey, every evening everyone. Yeah, I'll put this one over here, and now we can check him out. Yeah, and as you may or may not know, Vinegar Syndrome sale is gonna be next Sunday. So next Sunday's episode is gonna be about that. Let's scroll through the Vinegar Syndrome webpage and see what's gonna be in the shopping cart. And if you remember that, yes, if you remember, so this, where is it? Where is that damn sucker? Ooh. So this month's super chat amount is gonna be spent in the Vinegar Syndrome sale. So motherfucker, this is hard to find anything here. Okay, maybe I go to the video treasures and then we get the, yeah, here it was in the second scene. So I'm very confused apparently right now, but yeah, here is May super chat is $46.10. Thank you, and that is going to the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I wanted to let you know that little thing, so I will center it horizontal and put it out of the way. How's everybody? How's been how your week has been? Have you got any special packages lately? Huh? Because I have. Like I said, here is my packages, and yes, because of the sale, Vinegar Syndrome package is not included within this transmission, but I think we can, repay that minor inconvenience when the package arrives, because at least there's gonna be, the Swedish film, the long-awaited film of that. Why do I forget about that film? Fuck me, fuck my life. They call her One Eye. Yeah. Thriller and grim film. Oh my god. I'm very very speechless today. So maybe I just better get to the chase and unboxing the damn packages. Yeah, what do you say? Let's do that. Because I have my unboxing camera ready and another viewpoint. So I think we are all set. Yeah. All right. If you don't have anything to say to me, we'll just start unboxing. And yes, remember this is a live chat, so you can ask me anytime in the chat, and also you can hit that like button if you like the unboxing broadcasts. Of course you like. I know you like it. All right. Let's start from the first package here. Well. What have we here? Oh my god. Before we begin, Godzilla 74. Here's $5 for a beer and $5 more for movies for Mrs. Godzilla and I. Thank you so much, Godzilla FC. Godzilla 74, I mean. I think I'm gonna have one shot of good old Jack Daniels for you and for the missus. Thank you. And that is going to the Vinegar Syndrome funding. Vinegar Syndrome shopping spree. And I hope I will see you also in the next Sunday's episode. Thank you, Godzilla and Mrs. Godzilla. Ooh. I hope you have a lovely day. Was it in the where the hard target was shot? Was it in the Louisiana? Do I remember it correctly? Hello Tupes and hello Elokuva Mies. Hello to ya all. Is there some ice hockey game going on? Or something at this moment? JAA says, I watched today Humanoids from the Deep and Galaxy of Terror as a Sunday afternoon double feature. Great movies. Yes, Humanoids from the Deep and Galaxy of Terror, they are both Roger Corman science fiction films, and they are both pretty violent and pretty gory and pretty good fun, I'd say. And they are both made in about same time. Was Humanoids? It was from year 1980, and the Galaxy of Terror was 82, if I remember correctly. I have both of them of course, on Blu-ray. And maybe when I did Roger Corman Swords and Sandals and Barbarians and whatnot, maybe I should do Roger Corman science fiction as well. New Orleans, yeah, but isn't that in the Louisiana state? New Orleans, come on. I remember it was the place where Hard Target is shot. I don't know, for some reason I just don't remember anything today. And I'm not even in hangover, so I don't know what's gotten into me. Well, I think maybe my machine is just needs to start, so I will take the rest of this great tasting, vinegarish tasting Jack Daniels, yeah. Baska Hosuit, what a great show, guys. Satan Pay says, yeah. Okay, now we can proceed for the first package. And this came from Amazon Germany. What a better movie is to the right when the Rennie Harl born. What is better movie to get it right now than Rennie Harlin's Born American? Yes, that was first Rennie Harlin film, Born American, also known as Arctic Heat. And yes, I was thinking about doing a episode of Finnish cult movies, and Born American would definitely be in it, because it was a Finnish, basically first proper Finnish action movie, and it was banned in Finland, and that kind of got Rennie Harlin to the Hollywood. But that's a story for another day. Yes, and this is from Amazon Germany, and yes, I'm a sucker for these low budget weirdo movies, so to speak, and this was not an exception. And before we go into this, I have to tell you that some of them are already unboxed, and I try to watch as many before this broadcast so I can properly talk to you about this. So Vietnam Warrior is the first one, and unfortunately I indeed watched this one. Okay, this is a Godfrey Ho production, and this is also known as Ninja the Avenging Warrior or something crazy like that. Well, I have to tell you that this is not set in Vietnam, nor does it have a ninja in it, but I have to tell you that I don't have to tell you that this cover is amazing. Now look at this. This guy with Arnold Schwarzenegger muscles is, ripping through the chains. So what is this film about? Well, I have to tell you that I watched the film, but I couldn't tell you what this film is about. I think this is a mash-up, at least 3 different movies, and the dubber, desperately tries to invent a plotline to this film. So it's filled with action and characters come and go and disappear. So, but what I reckon that there is this American guy called Joe, and this Asian crime lord hires a bunch of Russians to kill that Joe, and then they go after them, and there's like 4 scenes where they shoot each other, and Joe is always dressed like a commando, even though when he's at his home. Because of course when you are in home you are dressed like a commando and ready to be shot. So and then there's this another plot line which is about some other Filipino guy who this crime boss is after, and I don't know. If you have seen one of these films, you know what I'm talking about. Even if you try as hard as you fucking can, you cannot understand a fucking thing that is going on. For in some place, you just get, just get numb for all of this, like boring action scenes, and nothing means nothing. So. Vietnam Warrior, great looking cover. I love that. Great looking cover. Fucking bad film. I absolutely love these kind of films. Yes, that's the first one. Petteri Eriksson will be in my hometown Tampere tomorrow. Are you gonna go to the video shop? Because I went my local second-hand video stop, 5 tähden leffa divari, and I will show you what I found there. Yeah, baby, yeah. Watchilla has watched Doom Asylum this morning. Hey, I have seen that already. Also, did you like that? And Tupes asks me, you have Ip Man in background. What do you think about it? Well, I have not yet watched that, but I do have the Ip Man. It was a donation from my Finnish viewers, and it is there, so I remember to watch it. So, IP Man, have not seen it yet, but when you have trouble with your internet connection, you just call IP Man. He'll fix that for you. Or maybe the film is about something else. I don't know. Yeah, Doom Asylum, it's pretty bad, but it's fun. Petteri Eriksson is gonna go to the ice hockey game. Yeah, in my hometown Tampere there's a brand new ice hockey ring, and it's fucking awesome. It's a huge as a motherfucker, very modern, and it is built in the center of the city and over the railroad tracks. So it's very modern. Maybe I shoot some video someday from that place, but actually I haven't even been there because I'm not an ice hockey guy. At all. Hey, 38 people watching. Hello, 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 and welcome to the show, and hit that like button. Yes. And now, the next film. This one I have not yet watched, but yes, from Amazon Germany, another German weirdo film, Das der Dschungelwolf 2 Return Fire. So maybe this Return Fire is the actual title of the film, but I don't know anything about this film because I have not yet watched it, because this one is in its condom clothing. Plastic wrapping, I mean. So let's rip this condom off and shove it up into the Blu-ray player machine or whatnot. No, not yet, quite yet, but Dschungelwolf 2. What I reckon from German language, this does mean that Jungle Wolf 2 Return Fire. And it's starring Ron Marchini and Adam West. And as usual, the cover page is fucking awesome. And I'm pretty sure that this cover page is the best part of this film. But yeah. I think this is another Indonesian or Filipino production, maybe. Tupes, I got also package from Germany that Fireplace Gloria DVD. Looks good this far. Yeah, all right. So I did a Vietnam movie presentation in my Finnish channel, and hopefully that was a tip from that show, or was it tip from my unboxing thing, or was it even tip from me? Anyways, I congratulate you because Fireplace Gloria is a glorious film. Alright, moving on to the next package. And I don't know what is this. Oh yeah, I know. Now I know. This is fucking awesome. Oi. Remember when I talked about this coming up broadcast? So of course I did pre-order this sucker here. It's a German digibook release from Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. What an awesome title for an awesome movie, and what a great package it certainly is. We have a DVD and Blu-ray in the same package, and even though these things are in German language, but I think I still like them. I really do like these things, and these look great in the shelf, don't you think? And it came with this J card, but I think this is so much cooler, this back cover, than this J card, don't you think? Yeah. And I did indeed watch this, and oh, holy shit. Hey, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, that's an awesome film. It's made in the 91, but it still got this 80s flavor to it, and it was directed by Simon Windsor, the same guy who directed Con Air for Nicolas Cage, and he's directed some other action stuff as well. And previously he has been a music video director, and it shows here the opening title sequence when the movie opens, and it opens with Bon Jovi's music, the song I'm a cowboy, a steel horse I ride. It's so cheesy. That song, Wanted Dead or Alive, combined with that visual pictures that the director shows us, it is so 90s, so 80s, so cheesy, and it's thick with cheese, and I like it. I like it so much. And the rest of the film, it's a macho bullshit good. So Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson are a bicycle guys, and they try to rob this banker. And apparently the banker is played by Tom Sizemore, by the way. And the banker happens to be a drug pusher. He's pushing this new kind of a truck. This is a little bit like a cyberpunk film. This is set in the near future, and yeah, this banker guy is a drug dealer, and he got this new synthetic drug which these accidentally steal from him, and then the banker Tom Sizemore sends after Alec Baldwin or Adam Baldwin's these cybernetic killers, the men who they don't spare any ammunition. They just walk towards you and they fire their machine gun constantly. It's awesome. Their strategy is unbeatable. I mean, these guys bring so much heat to this banking guy, so I don't know how this banker guy even survives, because these guys bring so much heat to this guy, because clearly these guys work in the bank as well, so I don't know. But it's great, I like it. Action is good, the macho bullshit is good, it's got tons of swearing, fuck, tits and ass, whatever. It's got nudity in it. It's a genuine bona fide 80s action film made for adults, and it's entertaining as hell. 5 out of 5 from entertainingness, if that's a word even. But I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this again. The last time I seen it, it was very long time ago, but now when I watch it again, it didn't disappoint. Great picture. Hi Willy, hi et honor. First, EP Man is great, amazing fight scenes, and Donnie Yen is great in it. Whatzilla has seen this film in a cinema theater. Well, unfortunately, I was born in 1979, so I was too young at the time to go see this in the cinemas. But yeah, I bet that has been a great experience to see from the big screen. If this would be in some sort of special screening, I would certainly go see it. It's that good. Did I say bicycle guys? I meant motorcycling guys. I think this film would be even better if Don Jones and Mickey Rourke, they would ride bicycles. BMX bicycles instead of motorcycles. Yeah. Great film. Recommend it. I highly recommend it. Well, what do you know? Another package from Amazon Germany. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, this was not from Germany. This, as you remember from the last time I did unboxing, I told that this one package was broken and one film was missing, so I contacted Amazon and they were, okay, we'll send you another one. And yeah, another one came in. Delirium, directed by Peter Maris. This was Peter Maris's first film, and Peter Maris has directed lots of exploitation films, and this is one of them. And this is about some weirdo, some Vietnam veteran who goes apeshit, starts killing women, and this Vietnam veteran is hired by this shady kind of neo-Nazi organization, vigilante organization, and the plotline is not that clear, but I think the concept is decent and the action is decent, but I think the film fails to entertain because it focuses on the wrong things. It focuses too much on the police who are, finding they are investigating this case. So that is the most uninteresting thing about this concept. So wrong choice, my man Peter Maris. And I think this was at one point this was some sort of video nasty, and well, there's a couple of gory scenes there, but I think putting this in the video nasty category is kind of overkill because it's not that gory or not that bloody. But yeah, there were a couple of good killings, and basically this film needs a remake. I think this idea could be, refined, more better exploitation movie, because as such, it's just too damn boring. But the cover is great. I really like it. This newly submitted artwork in this 88 films, and about the same disc is in Severin release with same contents, and this, yes, comes with this little booklet, which I do believe is not in the Severin version, or is it? And this also comes up with the mini poster, which I don't know if it exists in the Severin version, but here it is. This is the original artwork, which is also in the reversible sleeve here. Yes, I do have the Finnish VHS, and if you want me to show it to you, I will be glad to do so. But it's not with me here, so put that in the chat if you want me to show it to you. I think the original artwork, this is not bad. But I think the new one is better, and this is very loyal to the original artwork. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Bicycle guys would be absolutely madness. Yes, bicycle guys revat levällään. That would be awesome, Mr. Soijamakara. I think it will be sooner or later that you would enter that to the chat, so I will save you the trouble. Bicycle guys revat levällään. But Delirium, I cannot recommend this too much. But if you're exploitation film connoisseur like I am, then you need to have this as well on your shelf. Petteri Järksinen sanoi, what is great about 5 tähden leffadivari? Well, I think it's one of the last, kivijalka, stone leg retail stores of used movies in this country, in Finland. Or did I understand that question correctly? Vachila says, I have a local theater you can rent for $200 and they will pay whatever DVD, Blu-ray or 4K you bring in. Okay, so they don't care about copyright. Well, I don't think it's under copyright if you are, inviting your friends over. But if you are, make a screening with and collecting payments from the patrons, maybe then it's against copyright. I don't know, man. Tupes says, thanks for the heads up for Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man media book added to basket for later purchase. Yeah, I will put some of these hints to the description field of this video, so if you're watching this playback, so you can check them out, these links from that there below. Alright, so let's take one smaller Amazon yet, because this I did open, but I have not watched it. So another Gary Daniels film, Fire Force. Okay, this sounds like a badass film, so let's open this condom and let this beast on the loose, man. Let this damn beast on the loose, because I have not seen Fire Force, but as God is my witness, I have seen plenty of Gary Daniels film to know that this guy means business when it's talk about, B or Z grade action films. And this is another German release, and I don't know where do these crazy Germans find these crazy obscure action films from the early 90s and the middle of 90s and the late 80s, but I am glad that they do. Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on this Fire Force, but maybe later, if there's a reason, I will tell you all about it. Fire Force. Oh, it seems to be, it's a science fiction film because it says Los Angeles in year 2008. So it's a future film. In the future, in the year 2008. So I'm looking forward to this match in the close future 2008. Delirium with Serena Grandi and Sabrina must be better. It's gotta be. And Tutiputti says, I have the same TV shirt on that you will. Now I feel like a nerd. No, we are brothers. Tutipunti, we are Vinegar Syndrome brothers. Brothers unite. Woo! Alright. Moving on to the next wonderful package. Holy shit, I found something that is not even opened yet. Oh god damn. What's in here, man? Let's open this damn sucker. Right. This came from Zavi, and look at this beautiful thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Johnny Mnemonic. Mnemonic. On Blu-ray from 88 Films, and I have number 25. Oh my god, this has got to be one of the earliest serial numbers that I have when it's, you know, hand numbered or machine numbered, whatnot. But it's a special edition, and this is probably the main reason I purchased it, because this is wonderful. This is absolutely fantastic. This cyberpunk flavored cover page of this thing. I don't know what you think about this, but at least I think this is fantastic. So let's open it. Open this carefully, not that I won't scratch the insides of this thing. Okay, J card. Yeah, here. And what's... Whoa. Okay, this is even cooler with this Pharmacom. It looks like a neon advertisement. So, we have a great looking booklet here. Johnny Mnemonic. I can't pronounce that. It's a hard name. Yeah. Some contest. Future-proof Cyberpunk 101, the semiotic codes of William Gibson. Yes, this is based on William Gibson's novel, and if you don't know your cyberpunk, William Gibson can be held as like a father of cyberpunk. He wrote this thing called Neuromancer in the early 80s, and all like Blade Runner and this thing and lots of other stuff, they are paying homage to that thing. I have tried 2 times reading this Neuromancer, but the text is so complex, so I didn't understand shit. But yeah, when I tried to do that, I was just a kid. Maybe nowadays I would understand that better, but I have not attempted to do that in within like 25 years or so. I don't remember when did I try to do that the last time, but it was a long time ago. Is there anybody who has actually read Neuromancer from William Gibson? Okay, Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, like Soja Makkara says, Dina Meyer is the best part of that movie. Yeah, you might be right, because I'm not a big fan of that movie, but yeah, like I explained, this what got me into buying this, because it's great. And I do also have the finished DVD here, and last time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, this is a ridiculous film. But it's got this campy and cheesy quality to it, so I will give it a rewatch, and hopefully this is a lot better quality than this old ancient DVD than this. Now let's see what's inside here. Oh, some lobby cards. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be opening this, but one single Blu-ray, and gonna be giving this a watch. Anybody else than Soja Makkara seen Johnny Mnemonic? Mnemonic. What do you say? Yeah. Anybody else ordered this thing? Or did you order the German Blu-ray, which I hear is in better picture quality? When I heard it, I had already ordered this. So let's see how this picture looks on that Blu-ray. Yeah. It's Jesus time. Wasn't that Dolph Lundgren's line in that film? It's Jesus time. Okay. What do I take next one? What will I take for the next bait? Okay. This was a rare case when I did order this from CD on a Finnish vendor of films. So let's see. Prisoners of Ghostland, I held a Nicolas Cage special live in my Finnish channel, so I had to see this Prisoners of Ghostland, which is one of the later films of Nicolas Cage's, and concept is quite interesting. Nicolas Cage is in this samurai world and he is forced to enter this ghost world, and he is triggered with he is forced to do because they put some explosives in his clothing which he cannot take off, just like in Escape from New York. So he has to go there to find this one girl, just like in Looking for President in Escape from New York, and he gets his arm ripped off just like in Evil Dead 3. So it's a hodgepodge of different kind of ideas, and some of it is visually interesting. But I think it was a piece of shit. It was a stupid film. It was an annoying film, and I don't think it has a lot going on in extension of the the visual style or some of the set pieces. But they were good looking, but the story wise, I don't know. It was garbage. I hate to. No, I don't even hate to say that. It's a modern film with Nicolas Cage, so and a crazy director, and I don't know. I didn't like it. So another with Nicolas Cage film which I had previously seen in the cinemas and wanted to watch it again, because this is directed by Richard Stanley, a guy who directed Dust Devil and also the Death Machine or Mark 13. This Hardware, the original name was Hardware, the British director with the British American science fiction films, and this is a science fiction film based on H.P. Lovecraft's same book with the same name. And yeah, it's an interesting science fiction concept about this meteorite which falls in the earth, and then there's this strange color that starts to changing environment and animals and eventually people into very crazy combinations of like mutations and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy science fiction film, but it's not like a crazy like this Ghostland, you don't understand anything and nothing means nothing kind of way. This was controlled film. It is very steadily moving onwards, and the atmosphere is always in balance. You know what's happening, you understand, and even though it's a mysterious film, but it was enjoyable film, to say the least. Enjoyable film, and Nicolas Cage's performance was his usual trademark. The craziness was there. And what do you know? A classic comedy film from year 1978 or 79, starring Leslie Nielsen and a bunch of other cooks, Richard Hayes and stuff, guys like that. I think this is one of the all-time comedy highlights of it, and I'm really looking forward to watch it again. And as you see, it is still in its condom, so I will take the rubber off from this release, and I have not seen this for like a million years, so maybe I even watch it tonight or something. Any fans of Leslie Nielsen and Airplane and Zucker Brothers, these were the same guys who made the Man and the Naked Gun also, so they are a great bunch of guys. Hexagore says, I have the German Blu-ray, which is perfectly fine for me. It's fun 90s so bad it's great flick, so SD Japanese cut was also included. Okay, what is the difference between Japanese cut and the American cut? Hexagore, would you mind telling me that? Ville Korpela says, underrated classic in my opinion. Great movie from my childhood. Harlikka and the Marlboro Man. Yes. It is definitely a film that should be mentioned more often. We are counting on... Yeah, it's a line from this movie. I just wanted to tell you that we are counting on you. Even when the situation has already been solved, Leslie Lisa, I've just come to tell you that we are all counting on you. Yeah, screwball comedy at its finest. Hey, Videoman and Gizmo is also in the house. Harley Davidson is and the Marlboro Man is great. I do like Stone Cold even better in the same kind of a style. Hey, speaking of Stone Cold, how about we open this box? Or I did open it earlier. But speaking of Stone, let's speak about not Stone Cold, but Stone. Yeah. This is absolutely great. This cover. This is so simple but awesome. This is amazing cover. So this is an Australian biker movie, Stone, and this was also I do also have the Severin Films DVD of this. I do have 2 Finnish VHS of this, and have to tell you, I don't even like this film. Now, I do understand the significance of this film. It is one of the first Australian exploitation films ever, and also probably the first Australian biker movie ever, and the first time that Australian cinema allowed to show certain kind of things. But nowadays, when you watch it, you can just wonder, okay, what's so special about this? So, Stone in this film is like Stone Cold, is a cop who goes to the bicycle gang in order to find out who is killing the members of the bicycle gang. But he is not undercover. He clearly tells the gang's leader that, yeah, I'm a cop and I want to be one of you so I can investigate this thing and yada yada yada. So then he goes and, you know, hangs around with these guys, gets into the fights, and finally solves the situation. Man, I don't know. It's pretty boring film. Pretty boring film, and not that violent even. One violent scene there is when they put this like line in the road, and this one guy drives motorcycle through it, and his head is chopped off. So that is the violence highlight of that film, and it's even in, you know, like off screen. So what we see is a severed head rolling on the ground. So that is the gore highlight of the film. And by the way, that was cut from the later release of the finished video. So I did indeed imagine that, yeah, this is some kind of a very violent action film when I heard that, yeah, the previous finished version with the blue covers, that's uncut, and then I was, you know, I had the later version, and okay, this is not violent at all, and then I got the uncut version. Well, there's not really that much different in this version, so yeah, I was pretty disappointed. But nevertheless, it's a great release, and it's included all the extras that the previously release includes, and also soundtrack, which by the way I forgot to listen, and I have to listen that in the first place. Maybe tomorrow morning when I go to the work, maybe I put this on. Oh, lots of extras, lots of interviews and soundtracks, so it's not a bad package. So this got also released through the 88 Films, but it does not include the soundtrack as far as I know, and not as nearly as cool looking cover than this slip cover is. It's fantastic. Yes, you finally got the Severin package. Yes. I mean, this was a hard package to get. You know, I had to you know, convince the customs that, yeah, this is the package. I don't even remember what kind of problems there were, but yeah, it took a long time. It took like for a month to arrive here. So what's else in the box? Well, let me show you. For instance, there is this stone, how do you call these things in English? You know, like these things that you sew to your chest or your shirt or jacket or whatnot. I don't know what's the word for English, but I think this is very cool. Stones, this thingy, shirt thingy. And then I also got the Venividi Depravity, the exploitation, Caligula exploitation package. And yeah, this is a great idea for a package, and this here is a real treasure. You know, this is an actual coin. It's a Severin coin, and this is made of metal. It's not plastic shit, it's metal. Now, it says Caligula on the other side and Severin on the other side. And it's got place in this box, which is thicker than usual because of this coin place. So I think this is a wonderful package. Wonderful package. Now, it sticks here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I put even this. You can do even this. Severin. Well, actually, it doesn't hold that good there, so maybe it's supposed to be like this. Anyway, okay, this includes 2 films. And I have not seen... I did not... Oh yeah, I will show this later too. But yeah, first of all, let me get rid of that package. And now, yes, I did indeed see Caligula and Messalina, and here we have. I also have the Finnish version of it. Here, the VHS version of it. I have seen this previously, and now I watched it again, and I have to tell you, I'll be real honest with you. This has got to be one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life, and I have seen this like 3 times. I have the DVD too. I have fucking VHS, I have DVD, and now I have the Blu-ray. So I don't know who is the stupid here, but it could be me. So Caligula and Messalina, it tells a story about Caligula and Messalina, and it is the most boring film. It is shot like in 4 separate sets, and people talking and talking and talking, and simulated fucking, and then they fuck more and talk and talk and talk. Sure, there's nudity, but everything is so unerotic. You know, everything is so, you know, by the book. You know, you put your camera here and you point them to the people who talk, and now they're people fucking, and they are like guy is over a woman, and so that's like fucking. There's no hardcore or anything, nothing interesting like that, except for 2 animal love scenes, because there's a scene where horses are getting on with it and donkeys are getting on with it. So if you're expecting hardcore cinematic pornography, so animal action is all you get from this film. I was really wondering when I watching this, who was this made for? Who get his kicks out of those scenes? I don't know. I really don't. Because in the time this was made, it's gotta be been boring back then even. It's gotta be. It was directed by Bruno Mattei and this French guy who name I don't remember. And you might think that, okay, it's Bruno Mattei film, so it's gotta be like hilariously, you know, hilariously funny because it's so bad, but it really isn't. I don't know how much Bruno Mattei directed from this, but I think not much, because there's nothing that funny about this film. It's just, you know, like yawning. So Blu-ray. Yeah, patches. Thank you. These are patches. Thank you for refreshing my memory. And in good Severin style, we have also the soundtrack of this film. I really don't. It really didn't have any, you know, like good music in it, so I have not listened to the soundtrack, but I guess I have to do that. And the second film, I'm really looking forward to it because I have not seen this. I mean, I have seen this because I have it here on VHS, and I do probably have the DVD. But there's so many Caligula films made back in the day, so I don't even know which is which. I have 2 DVDs on Caligula, something goes something in Caligula, and I have the original Caligula, of course, and then I have those VHSs which I showed you, Caligulan orjattaret, the slaves of Caligula. I know it might be the same film. maybe it is. And the Caligula and the Messalina, both from United Films, so they really love this Caligula shit. And yeah, have not yet watched it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I do expect that this is equally boring than the first one. So, but I gotta watch it. Have to invite some friends over and say, yeah, let's watch the other one, because we did indeed. I got some friends over and we watched the first Caligula, and everybody was like, oh man. Fortunately for me, these guys are very hardened trash video watchers, so they were not offended by it. But I have to say that this is a very great looking box set. That I cannot deny. And having said all that shit about the films, I still am glad that Severin is doing this cultural work to release these things on HD, because I don't think nobody else will do that thing. And yeah, one more thing. It came out with this Sin Film Booklet, Caligula Untold Story. And I don't think I really can't show too much about this, because this is made from still pictures from the film. And yeah, this thing is like a comic book with still pictures. And yeah, this indeed includes pretty much nudity. So maybe I won't be showing all of you that. But I think it's a funny idea, great idea. And they should make this more often. Caligula 2. Okay, anybody get the Severin box with Stone and Veni Vidi Depraviti? Do you have this baby there as well? Hello Arsi! And Tutipuntti says Tone is pretty boring. Maybe I said that already. 48 people watching, yeah. Hey, would you mind hitting that like button? I mean, right now, that would make me very happy, boy. 15 people likes, so I will say yeah. Every time it goes up. Yeah. Yeah. Tutipuntti got the Caligula box. Yeah. Okay, maybe we get the 20 likes and then I say yeah. Yeah. Now it's 20 likes. Hey, keep them coming, and I will keep these babies coming. Tutipuntti, you got the Caligula box. Did you watch them already? Did you like them? Tupe says, that's a nice one, that Caligula box. Did you get that? Much respect to the Finns from Australia. Hey, Spirit Frog. Hey, man. Greetings to Down Under, man. Hey, if we have an Australian in the house, is Stone very appreciated film back in Down Under? Okay, Tutipuntti has ordered the Caligula box. Sprite Frog Zero, I would be interested to hear your opinion about this film. Yeah, you're gonna need that mood, man. You're gonna need it. Wadzilla has not seen Caligula the Untold Story yet. Did you get the box, Wadzilla? Spirit Frog says, I've honestly never heard anybody talking about it here. Well, that's crazy. I mean, internationally, I think it's pretty well known. I mean, at least among the motorcyclists. You know, bikers, not bicycles. Yes, Wadzilla, get the box. You got the box, man. Alright, then we go, moving on. And what we have here? Whoa, wait, what? Now, here's a Gore 1 and 2, and I have to tell you, this is the cover style B, and oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. Artwork by Boris Vallejo, and this is a Dicky book, and containing gore and the outlaw of gore. Films that were produced by Canon Pictures, and these were like a PG-13 films, and this Gore is a series of books. They were written in the 60s, 70s, and probably in the 80s by this one author. There was probably other authors, and Gore has made this cult following, because Gore is about this strange world where this Earth professor accidentally arrives, and this Gore is made with manly men, macho men with strong muscles, big muscles, and these ladies who are bred to slavery for being sex slaves. And like I understand that this book series is, you know, more focused on this slave thing. Now, it's not a sex book or anything like, but it's got this male domination fantasy, and it has got a lot of flag from that part for understandable reasons. And also, what's more interesting, it has gained some like a weird sex cult following. So I was studying into this gore business, and there's actually Gorians, or was it Gorness or Gorians? So it's a sex thing to be like a Gorian sex slave. I mean, in the real life. See, it's crazy, it's fantastic. I didn't even understand that. But the film, yeah, it's boring. It's PG-13, and it is way too kind. It doesn't include nothing that spicy things, you know. Yeah, sure, there's a lot of men with a lot of muscles, and there's women slaves, but that is only briefly referenced. So this wants to be more like Star Wars, both of these. And the second one even incorporates some comedy in it. So the artwork is fantastic, but the film really doesn't go anywhere. It tries to be so hard like the next Star Wars, but yeah, it just can't do it. Urbano Barberini plays the head, and this babe was gorgeous in it. And Jack Palance is in a small role. Yeah, it is said like this is Jack Palance's biggest in a big role, but he really isn't. And Oliver Reed is also in the part 1. Hey, check it out, it's Oliver, the famous British action star who was keen to drink some beers. And yeah, let's see the more of this great artwork, because definitely the artwork is the highlight of this package. Definitely. Here the second time this, and this, I believe this is the C type of artwork. Check it out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is probably the A. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, these are amazing. Yeah, okay. I recommend, if you like to stuff your film shelf full of crappy films with great covers, this is for you. And also, if you're into a Gorian sex slaves, then you need to check it out. But don't bother. Wow, says Arsi. I had plenty decent unboxing last month. I only have 78 titles for next unboxing in 1.5 weeks. 78 titles to unbox. Come on, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. And Video Man and Gizmo continues. I've actually seen 70% of the films I bought this month, and maybe most of them I'll make a video. Hey, you're a busy guy, man. I respect that, man. Have to go check them out. Soja Makkara has the same release. The cover tells a story about a great movie. Yes, this is fantastic. Fantastic. I am actually tempted to get all the cover variations, because that would be awesome. That would look awesome in the shelf. So Soja Makkara, are you into a Gorian sex slaves with revat levällään? Yeah. Alright. This one I opened, but I have not checked it out. But hey. Hello there, gorgeous. A 4K Ultra HD release of Phenomena. A classic Argento film. Well, not his fondly remembered film, but an interesting film nevertheless. It was also released as The Creepers in the United States, but this is gotta be the most definite package of it all. It includes the UK version, European version, and also the United States version, and shit ton of extras. I'm looking forward to see it. It's not actually that far away, that lots time ago when I last time watched Phenomena. I watched it on the Scandinavian Blu-ray box, but I think Phenomena, for some strange reason, this is the most nostalgic film for me, because I think it was the first Dario Argento film what I saw when I was a little boy. I remember this is the Finnish Phenomena. It's a bootleg. Can you freaking believe it? Actually, somebody made in the 90s, they made bootleg videos from Dario Argento films. Now, this has a color copy cover of Mondadori videos released from Italian. It's got Finnish subtitles, and these things were expensive as hell, man. These, if I remember correctly, these cost like 300 Finnish marks back in the day. Now, adjusted in inflation and for euro, I think it would be something around 100 euros per piece for a bootleg back in the day. But fortunately, you could get 4 of these in a cheap price of 1,000 Finnish marks. So, not a bad deal. No, maybe that would be like equal to like 300 euros. Something like that. I don't know. Can't calculate that good, but yeah. But this was the first Dario Argento film I saw. I saw it many times, and I think it's got great music from Iron Maiden and from Goblins as well. And Jennifer Connelly, she's fantastic in it. Wonderful, beautiful, and witty character. And it's got also Donald Pleasence and kind of this very yucky kind of an insect scenes and a few pretty good murders. But yes, I do agree, this is not definitely Dario Argento's best work, but for me, I got fond memories about this. So when this comes, now this comes, this new 4K limited edition, so now I do have all the Phenomena, Dario Argento releases that Arrow has put out on 4K, and yes, in the summer there's gonna be even Tenebrae on this similar type of limited edition, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting that as well. So we have 2 Ultra HD discs in here, so I don't know which version. This includes international and the Creeper versions, but yeah, it's an Italian version. I think I prefer Italian version. I'm not sure if I ever even seen Creepers version, but I understand it is shorter. So maybe that would actually do good for this film, because it's kind of like this Phenomena, it's kind of like all over the place. So maybe I should watch Creepers for at least for some variety. What do you say? Which version of Phenomena is the best in your opinion? And yeah, let's check out the booklet which I have here. It's a very thick booklet in true Arrow style. Poetry of Gross Out, Argento's Phenomena, by Michael J. Cohen, Argento Armani and the Fashions of Phenomena. Rachel Nisbet has written that essay. Phenomena as the key for unblocking opera about the restoration. Yeah, and as usual, good looking booklet. I wish I have sometime I have time to read this everything. For me, this is always the most interesting page of these booklets about the versions and about the restoration. Yeah, have to check it out. I like Phenomena, kind of funny and not boring. Yeah, it's not boring. Hey, I will show you this poster too. So we have the original Italian artwork, Phenomena, and we have the Creepers artwork from United States. Not too bad, this either. I think this is actually better than this Italian version. Tupe says, no, I don't have, not much my cup of tea, those films, but that's a nice looking release. You're probably talking about the Caligula box set. Tupe says, I also have the Gore German media book, but alternate cover art. Wintage Series 1. Okay. I'm wondering what type of art that is. Is that even cooler or that? Yeah. Phenomena. Looking forward to see this. Classic nostalgic film for me. Oh my god. 300 Finnish marks. 100 euros for a bootleg. Buy. Okay. Hey, so you remember when I did my first label spotlight, and it was about Eureka, so the Eureka box arrived for me, and I did indeed order a bunch of films. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, first we have Sammo Hung, 3 films from Sammo Hung, and I have not watched this and not even opened it, but yes, let's check it, take a look. Take off this rubber and see what's inside the slipcover. Asian style, original style, Chinese style covered, iron fisted monk, and magnificent butcher, and Eastern condoms. Yeah. This is Eastern Condom is the only film that I have seen from this box. But Sammo Hung is kind of like hit and miss, so not sure what to expect from Magnificent Butcher and Iron Fisted Monk. But fortunately, every one of these films is 18 years rated, so they are not children's comedy films at least. So gonna be watching this sometime soon. I do like the artwork of this slipcover. And yeah, it's got some extras even. Eastern Condors export version, 94 minutes. Presented in 2K restoration. Actually, I really did like the Eastern Condors, not condoms, but yeah. It was great action film. Not a comedy. Buying rare movies back in the day was something else, man. Yes, it certainly was. Yeah, I was talking the other day to someone that for me it feels like now it is the greatest time ever to be a film collector. You know, these things just come up from everywhere. You know, could you never expect like this kind of very premium release of, you know, Dario Argento or even fucking Caligula? So all these crazy things are coming out on Blu-ray or even 4K restoration. So things that I had never could have imagined back in the day when this was for sale for 300 marks. So it's an amazing time to be a film collector, for sure. Terskatti says, just got here. It's awesome looking cover on that table, Caligula. Yes. check it out in the later on if you want. But this coin, this is very good. It is made of iron and it's got Severin film pressing here. It is truly a work of art and it is kept here. Okie dokie. 55 people watching. Hello. Hello to all of you who have arrived here late, like Terskatti. And if you mind hitting that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, and also hitting that like button, I will say hell yeah if you hit that like button. Now. Nothing happened. Never mind that. Let's move on with the Eureka Films package. Mind Warp, another one that I have not seen. Hell yeah, now it's 23 likes. Hell yeah. Okay, another one I didn't open and I have not seen, but this was directed by Steve Burnett. Who's that? A familiar sounding name. No, I was hell yeah, another like. I was confusing that for Steve Barkett, the guy who directed this awesome post-apocalyptic film Aftermath. But I think Steve Barkett is a different kind of guy. But somebody recommended this when I was going through the Eureka's sale. So I got this, so let's see. Let's see what is the Mind Warp. What is this thing even about? First of all, we have the slipcover. Special Blu-ray edition. In a post-apocalyptic world, one man, Marta Alicia, relies on computer fantasies to entertain herself, but a glitch sends her to a far-off wasteland to deal with monsters called crawlers. She is saved by a young rebel, Bruce Campbell from Bubba Hotep, but the pair are later captured and brought underground by the crawlers. There's an overlord called Seer Angus Shrim from Phantasm, presides over the kingdom and tries to make life miserable for his captives. Yeah. Okay, Mind Warp is a gore-filled sci-fi horror classic of the early 90s, and Eureka Classic is proud to present the film fully uncut Blu-ray for the first time in UK. This is kind of strange release from Eureka. This is more like something that 88 Films would do, or 101 Films, but yeah, I guess Eureka is doing also this among with Masters of Cinema series. I was wondering why this Mind Warp is not on Masters of Cinema series. Can anybody explain me that? Yeah. Tupes have the Arom limited edition Phenomena with soundtrack. I don't have Iron Maiden songs. What a letdown. Well, I think it has fantastic Goblin soundtrack. You know the opening scene when the girl walks to the house. I think that is got to be one of the eeriest Goblin soundtracks I ever. No, it's not Goblin. It is from Simon Boswell. It's Simon Boswell's. It's an excellent. It's eerie. It's mysterious. It's fantastic. This. I have many times watched only the first 5 minutes just to hear that and to be in that kind of a autumn-like mood. Yeah. Okay. Goes on. Bruce abuse. All right. Okay, somebody suggested me that. I bet this is real good. Mind Warp. Okay. So what do you know? Jiming Wang Yu is the one-armed boxer So somebody also recommended this, and like I said, I am not a huge fan of the Chinese Kung Fu classics, but there's a time and place for them too. And obviously I did not watch this, but let's see what's inside the slipcover of this great looking release. I do like the slipcover on this one, don't you? Nice. Jimmy Wang Yu, one-armed swordsman, stars as Yun Ting Long, a top martial artist who, after incurring the wrath of local gang leader, is attacked by a team of deadly mercenaries and has his right arm violently severed. Yan Tian soon trains up his remaining arm to be stronger than ever, and he goes on a rip-roaring rampage of revenge. That's a direct Tarantino quote. Yeah. Alright. I think this is some sort of martial arts classic. I have absolutely no information about this film. Other than that this is some sort of classic. And other than that, then this has the poster replication. Whoa, this is great looking stuff, this original poster. Like it. Like it very much. Hexagore says Mind Warp is a mixed bag with a disappointing ending. More science fiction than horror as well. Okay. Well, I don't have problem with science fiction. I really much like science fiction. Let's see the Chinese boxer booklet. Oh, forget about it. Yeah. So this is a top tier release from Yerka. Got slipcover and booklet and whatnot. And these are very good quality releases. Nice B cover. Maybe I put this. I think I'll use this as a cover. Hey, Lino Marchetti, it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out how to like while watching on phone. Well, I'm glad that you did. Hell yeah, 27 likes, keep them coming. Well, isn't that the like button, under the video window? Or am I crazy? Any comments about Chinese, one-armed boxer? Should I be thrilled to see it? Well, I am. Hell yeah, I'm always thrilled to see kung fu, horror, action, science fiction, or even a Caligula film. Okie dokie, what's next in the list? Yes, we have science fiction. Like I said, I do like science fiction, and I do have a soft spot for science fiction of the 50s, and this includes 3 films from that era. No, Man-Made Monster, it was done like in the 40s, but the other 2 films in this, which are The Monolith Monsters, John Carpenter's favorite by the way, and The Monster on Campus, it was Jack Arnold's science fiction entry, very late in the 50s, the science fiction entry. First of all, I did watch them all. This was probably the first thing I watched on that box, because I was intrigued to see what's in this. So, Man-Made Monster, it was a ridiculous attempt to cash in for the success of Frankenstein. Lon Chaney Jr. plays this one asshole, one dumbass who gets electrocuted in an accident, and then he becomes this electric man. This mind-controlled man. He goes like shooting... radiating electricity, and he's killing people, and this mad scientist is controlling him. It is really a pathetic film. It was so pathetic that it was funny. I was laughing very many times during the watching of this film. So pathetic. But a good thing about this also was that it was very short. It was under 60 minutes, so it it really don't do too much of your time. But I think the greatest film in this box was definitely Monolith Monsters. I think it is pretty original science fiction story. It's story about this meteorite which falls on Earth, and then when it gets with contact with water, the stones grow, and they grow like a big as a skyscraper, and then they fall, crushing everything in their path. So I think it is the first time that I have seen rock being this kind of an enemy, and it's pretty. I think it's decently made, very well executed, and the film is pretty clever. I really can see why John Carpenter likes this film. This is the film that is playing on television when the kids are watching science fiction marathon. This and Thing from Another World is playing on that television. Yeah, and the last one, it was Monster on Campus, and this was really a camp film. It was directed by Jack Arnold, science fiction cult man, the grand old man of science fiction. He made the incredible Shrinking Man, and It Came from Outer Space, and also he made the Creature from Black Lagoon. So you could, it would be not a bad. It wouldn't be unreasonable to expect a very good science fiction film, but this is a very campy film about this professor in a campus who, he's handling this fossil. This old dinosaur fish fossil. He's just handling it like this, carrying with his hands. And what do you know? He gets his hand scratched in the monster's, the fossil's teeth, and then he starts to, change into a monster. It's like a werewolf story, and that too was very pathetic, and yeah, it was very funny film. Overall, very good collection of films, and I did not listen to the commentary by Kim Newman, which is on the Monolith Monsters. But yeah, I think it would be a good listen to. Well, I do like Kim Newman's commentaries, yeah. If you are a fan of 50s science fiction, I do have to recommend this for you. It's a fun ride. Fun little ride. I guess there's a few one-armed Chinese movies for some amazing reason, or crippled some other way. Nothing else like Monolith Monsters. Yeah, Monolith Monsters, it's a real deal. Yeah. Alright. 10. Somebody recommended the Spy Who Came In From the Cold, starring Richard Burton as this kind of like double agent who is captured by the East Germans, and he gets on a trial. It was black and white and directed by who is the director in this film? Martin Ritt, an unknown name to me. It was black and white, kind of this espionage drama thriller. Yeah, pretty slow going, but interesting, but not my Cold War favorites. Very good acting from Richard Burton, man. This guy really knows how to put himself in a life. He's like an alcoholist and, a guy who don't give a fuck, but he has to give a fuck. And the ending was kind of like disturbing and gripping. Very much so like in this film, which I also watched, Rock Hudson Seconds. Yeah, another 60s cult classic directed by John Frankenheimer and starring Rock Hudson. And this is a story about this old guy who is very bored in his life, and he gets a very mysterious phone call from his friend who died like a year ago, and tells him, yeah, come to this place and we'll show you something cool. And he goes to there and runs into this company who is arranging people to die so that they can go through this plastic surgery which makes you younger and kind of start your life all over again. And he goes through it and goes to this kind of like a weird colony of people who has already also they have been reborn as younger people, and there's these weird rituals, and then he's still unsatisfied, and then comes the gripping ending of this film. And kind of like a disturbing film, and it will haunt your mind for a few days after watching it. It was the first time I watched it, and I did like this. I did like this better. I did like this better than this. And this was more like science fiction-y and also more interesting to me. But maybe this was a little bit too long, and maybe it lingered too much in some scenes, and it was very, very artistically shot, you know, very strange camera angles and very strange cuts, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong in that, but maybe it was too clever, you know, showing these like extended party things, and I don't know. But this, I will watch this again. Great release from Masters of Cinema. And this was too a Masters of Cinema. Not a bad film this either. Very interesting. Two very interesting films these two. Yeah. Ilya Muromets is down to 418 copies already. Oh, you mean the Vinegar Syndrome? Oh my god, maybe I have to get it. Oh, hey, thanks for heads up. And if you are wondering what the hell is a Ilya Muromets, it's Vinegar Syndrome's partner label release of this Russian fantasy film. So maybe let's do the order. Let's put the orders in and not to wait for the sale. Let's do that. Alright, hey, that was my DVD boxes. No Vinegar Syndrome this month because next month is gonna be crazy unboxing from Vinegar. I guarantee you, because I'm gonna be spending all this money and from other donations as well. And in addition to that, let me rest assured, I will put in the Vinegar Syndrome sale. And yeah, I will do that sale presentation next week. The whole live broadcast is gonna be dedicated to the Vinegar Syndrome sales, so be advised. But as a bonus, because you're such a good crowd and very lovely people out there, I will show you my VHS findings from my local video vendor, Viiden tähden leffadivari, which means the 5-star movie vendor. Movie shop. 5-star movie shop. Okay. Hey. Okay, one is missing. Okay, let me go get it. Yeah, now I is a ready boy. First of all, this didn't come from Viiden tähden leffadivari. It came from my friend Luca Bodybags. John Carpenter starring presents horror trilogy with directors Tobe Hooper and whatnot. I have actually never seen it before, and this Finnish VHS is cut. I already had this, but it was in poor picture, so I got this because it's not that, you know, common release. So this one I bought from my friend. And then we have something called Sotilaan kunnia, Soldier's Honor, or should I say A Case of Honor. 88 action film from the year 1988, and starring Timothy Bottoms, John Billy Law, and somebody else, and directed by Eddie Romero. I smell a very, very, very strong scent of B-grade action film, Eddie Romero has been directing these Indonesian, Filipino action films, and yeah, John Billy Flow has been known to play in these cheapos and also Timothy Botos. But I think I could also be in error, and this is some sort of boring drama. But I have actually never seen this release before from Showtime, so I got this from this local Viiden Tähden video divided vendor film shop, and it says it is €6 in the back cover of it, but I don't pay anything because I take some shitty films and I trade them for them. So this was one of these that I took. Yeah, and another one. This was a great finding because these things are pretty rare in here. Tappaka Charlie Warwick, a Don Siegel film of The Looters, and this is a great sick video SLT video release, and I have never seen this before, and this I got for €29, but I didn't pay this because I took some DVDs and I got this out on trade. I think this would be, like something like €80 in Huutonet or something. I have actually sometimes seen this for sale and it don't go cheap. Usually these things are pretty wanted, these sick video SLT video releases, and this is some sort of classic film which I have never seen, but it is starring also Walter Matthau, John Don Baker, and Scorpio from Dirty Harry, Andy Robinson, and directed by Don Siegel, who directed also Dirty Harry, and music by Lalo Schifrin, the guy who scored also Enter the Dragon and Dirty Harry and like a million other films. So this was, in my opinion, a very good find. Is that Body Bags VHS rare? I have the same one. Well, I think it's pretty rare. It's not rare. It's rarely for sale. Well, don't expect it to be like a... I think €15, which I paid for it, it's an okay price. But then... this was this was a great finding, This one goes out there to the UK. Come on, Video Nasty. I got this from Finnish second-hand film shop. So what does it do there? I don't know, but oh my god, look at this baby! €29 Merlin video release of Zombie Creeping Flesh. A Video Nasty, a bona fide Video Nasty from the UK, from the dark years of video censorship from year 1982. Zombie Creeping Flesh, directed by Bruno Mattei. And this has got to be Bruno Mattei's magnum opus. And this looks real enough for me. Please rewind when it's finished, and all the good stickers there, and this kind of a proof of originality, the hologram seal and whatnot. If this seal is labeled, you will be liable for full... I don't know. If you break it, you bought it, basically. So this actually this is actually 14 minutes cut version. 14 minutes. Holy shit. I was wondering because I captured this in my computer, and I was thinking when I didn't watch it, obviously, but I put it on play, and then I'm like, hey, wait a minute, wasn't there this SWAT scene where they go to that house and kill everybody? That scene is not in this film entirely, because the thing is that when this got released, they, took it to the BBFC, and they let it go through with only like a minute or so cuts. But after that, the video distributor felt that this film was too long and too boring, so they cut like 40 minutes out of it. And omitting all scenes with this jungle footage and most of the scenes where this SWAT team is discussing, and unfortunately most of the gore is also gone. But yeah, I think this is a rare tape, wanted tape. Check it out on eBay, and it was like £80. So I didn't pay this €29. So I was a very happy camper when I found this. And yeah, I won't I won't be watching this, but this looks great on the shelf with my very modest Video Nasty collection, which I have here to show. Of course, I do have the Vipco Strong Uncut Zombie Flesh Eaters, and these things will be side by side in the shelf, of course. Yeah, this is how it looks, the tape here. Because there's a lot of copies from these Video Nasties, and only one more I have, The Evil Speak from Video Space. What do you know? No, it is an accident that I have a site called Video Space, but I didn't remember that this is called Video Space. But here it is, Video Space release of Evil Speak. This is an uncut version, and obviously this too is an uncut version, but fortunately this is not an uncut version. Yeah. Evil Speak is also a film that I need to get on Blu-ray. Was this released by Arrow Video? Yes, it was, probably. And like Terskatti says, superb cover on zombie creeping flesh. Yes, I like this. I like this. It's simple, but I think a very good art style. I think it. Lino Marchetti say, hey, I just got Charlie Warwick on DVD. Also have not watched it yet. Yeah, I don't have the DVD and I have never seen it. But maybe I won't be looking. I have this policy when the film is available on DVD or Blu-ray, and if it's like this, more like a mainstream film, so I won't be watching it on VHS. I try to get some digital version of it, DVD or even a Blu-ray or even a 4K. But yeah, I do have also the zombie. Of course, I have Hell of the Living Dead. I have the Finnish DVD, and I do have the Anchor Bay Blu-ray, which comes with rats. But this DVD has a great looking cover as well. It was released by Another World Distribution from Denmark, and this has the Finnish cover. And this says, "Why don't they die? Come on, why don't they die? Come on, why don't these things die when I shoot them? Come on, I'm shooting them from left and right, but they don't die. Come on, what's the matter with them? Come on, die, you piece of shit now. Yeah." That's my unboxing for this evening. Thank you for watching, and do you have any questions? Hit me with your questions. I will be stopping soon, but I will catch you the next Sunday. Watsilla says, I love Evil Speak. I have out of print Scream Factory. I do understand it was released by Shout Factory and also Arrow Video. Evil Speak. I really do like this. Data incomplete. Human blood required. Thus spake the computer. This computer nerd is finding out the way to talk to the devil with his computer. Great looking computer effects and actually pretty gruesome special effects in this film. I don't remember who was the guy who made the special effects for this film. Paul Conway, I have those VHSs too, and the rare Beast in Heat. Hey, he's a video nasty guy, this Paul Conway. Hey, great stuff. Do you have any others? That Beast in the Heat, that's gotta be worth like hundreds of pounds. Do you have other video nasties? Do you think this is a good find, this zombie creeping flesh? Yeah. Alright, it seems like I am out of beer, so I shall be quitting unless you have questions or opinions or greetings or any other stuff.
Hell yeah, alright.
Hey, thank you Watsilla, thank you for your super chat, and May super chat is $46.10, thank you. Wasn't that $46 when I started this show? Why haven't this number grown? I don't know. I have to check this out. See you soon, Tutti Puntti, see you soon. And everybody else too.
Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard? Video talk, bitch, we're talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or die to video.
Bye bye. See you next